I was really excited at my first attempt at big game with my new crossbow. And before I knew it, I was in a ground blind, all pumped up for the hunt to play itself out.
A couple of calves, cow and a calf, coming down this way actually. They're nice and close now. There's another bull, but he's not a big one either. That's what you call a close encounter of the first kind. That's in your face. I've just heard a good bugle down here someplace. We heard it just a few minutes ago too. And it was further away. So I got one thing to say. Please, Lord, let it be my time to have him come into this little pool to get a drink of water. He doesn't have to be King Kong. Just a good elk could be fine with me. I need some elk steaks, an elk puck roast, an elk burger, an elk tenderloin, an elk backstrap. And to share it with my kids. Oh, I see him. And he's just fine. All he's got to do is try and come within range. Come on, you big dog. Come out and give me a shot at you. Don't walk away. We haven't had a chance to get intimate yet. Well, excuse me while I put the hair on the back of my neck back down. My face and everything else. Because there was my shooter bull. And he didn't come in close enough.
While I hunted the first few days without a guide, Rick Miner spent the evening out scouting and will try and help find a bull that we can call in tomorrow.
We've got a herd of elk moving across the hill up there. Looks like maybe about 150 head. There's a pretty nice 6-point bull, herd bull, and a couple of raghorns in there. They're not spooked, they're just, we can hear them mewing and they're just kind of feeding across the hillside there. We've got a good idea where to go in the morning.
After a couple of days hunting without a guide, Rick Miner joins me with the hopes of calling in that shooter bull I saw just a couple days ago.
When we heard him, we watched him that first day. That big bull came out. He came down out of that corner with the cows when they came out of bed. There was other ones that came from over here. We've heard them back up in here too, so you probably know that better than I do.
Yeah. Well, they usually come from this corner. So what I'll do, I'll set up back here. I'll try and draw them in front of your blind right here.
You're going to be moving around back there, so you're going to be watching it. If anything comes out, because, I mean, if you're right behind me, he's going to be looking right at me. If you can't get off to this, but
I know what to do.
You know exactly what to do.
All right.
Glad I'm hunting with you, man.
Right. Good luck, Dave.
Thanks.
Before settling in, I like to spray the area around my blind with elk fire from Wildlife Research. It's an extremely intense elk scent that contains cow urine with some in-heat secretions to let bull elk know there's a hot cow in the area that's ready for action.
Now it's a waiting game. Just that simple.
And to completely solve the subject of scent elimination, I also religiously spray down the inside of my blind with Scent Killer Gold. It's a specialized blend of advanced odor-fighting ingredients that attacks a wide range of odors and at the same time helps prevent new odors from forming. I treat my clothes with it in advance to every hunt and supplement the use of it in the field as I go. It just makes a difference.
I like to move back away from the hunter, get 150 to 100 yards behind him. That way the elk are coming in and they're looking for me 100 yards away, and they're not paying attention to the hunter as much. When I set up to call, first thing I usually do is let out a good bugle, a good loud bugle, a locator, see if there's anything in the area that wants to challenge me or just let me know that they're there. And then I like to use a series of cow calls, multiple cow calls, a reed, squeeze calls, hand calls, different mouth calls. The more the better. If you can sound like you're a pretty good sized herd, the more likely you are to draw bulls in from around the area.
This is day 5. We've seen some incredible things. We've had a couple of days where we haven't seen or heard an elk. They are not in the rut yet. They're tougher than can be. This stuff is so thick. You gotta get them to come out. And that's why we set up a blind. We got water holes here. We got a wallow here. And I want to kill this with a crossbow. And in most cases, when you're elk hunting, you don't want to be sitting there calling yourself, because you're going to bring that. You're better off. Rick is with us. He's one of the guides here with R&K. Excellent one, I should say. All other guys are. And he's out in behind. He's moving around the wood section in behind us, 50 to 80 yards behind, calling from back there. I wonder if the elk comes in here. Oh, there's a bull. Should have went right through the lungs. I seen it where it hit. And it's not King Kong. But the elk are not in rut. They are tougher than can be. But he should be dead. He should be dead.
Rick, I got a dead elk here.
All right. I knew he didn't go far.
I know he's a satellite bull. I knew that at the time. That's fine.
Yeah.
He came in beautifully. He's gonna eat wonderfully. I don't score him anyway. Those big bulls are not cooperating for crap.
Hey, good eating.
Oh, perfect. My first crossbow kill, perfect. See, he's trying to be a 6 back here, hand on that side.
Yep.
One more year.
Yeah, he's like 5.5, huh?
Mm-hmm. Well, this is my second hunt with R&K, and I promise you it's not going to be my last. It's because of you.
I think I enjoyed it as much as you did, and it's been a pleasure guiding you, babe.
Oh, it's been a pleasure.